Yup, you in a mess, so pay attention. They won't let you be great, if not dangerous too. What I mean by that is, it's not enough just for you to do your thing and shine and stay out the way. You're gonna have to have a certain level of teeth, a certain level of bite behind your regular walk and bark, because it's gonna be times where it's gonna be no barking needed, just purely bite. And I don't even mean physical like fighting. You having bite might just mean you having the willpower within yourself, the confidence within yourself to be willing to step up and say, man, nah, I ain't doing that. Like if somebody trying to ask you to do something that you know you don't want to do, or that you know you shouldn't be doing, and that peer pressure get you to making you feel like you got to do something just because you trying to make them happy. Fuck all that. We ain't doing that. You got to have the self-respect and self-love to be able to tell somebody no. Because it's a lot of people who don't want to say no. They be wanting to say no. They be thinking no. And then they say yeah. So things like that, they kind of make you wonder, right? Like, why would you sit there and sign up for something you know you don't want to sign up for? Because they either don't got enough self-love or self-respect, or you just spineless, period. And that's not talking down. That's saying like, you need to work on that. You need to get you some backbone, because people gonna run you over, bro, if you can't say no. It's really as simple as that. It boiled down to that right there. Like, it's not enough just for you to shine. You gotta be able to shine and burn something too if you need to. It's not enough just for you to be hot and what's talked about. Sometimes you gotta be what's hot and what's not to be played with. You feel me? It's only so many ways that I can put it, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. It's not just enough for you to just make yourself comfortable being complacent or just accepting how things go. Mind you, it's a difference between flowing and just getting run over and not doing anything about it. It's a difference between the two. Don't get them confused. Don't confuse the two and let yourself start thinking things like, oh, because you don't want to break the flow of things, or you don't want to make anybody else uncomfortable, you'll accept yourself being uncomfortable so everybody else can be okay. So you all right with everybody else stepping on your toes and fucking you over. That's just fine as long as everybody else is okay. It don't matter how much pain you going through. That's bullshit. That's not how this shit go. It may be people who may try to make you think that you noble or the bigger, better person because you're willing to let people step on you or walk all over you so they can get to where they going. But see, what you eventually gonna realize, if you paying attention, eventually these people that you letting walk all over you or whatever, you gonna see them get exactly where they going eventually. Some of them don't even get where they going. They'll walk all over you and still not get where they going. But anyway, you'll notice some people, right, they'll get all the way to where they going, right? And then you'll look at yourself and see you're still in the same spot. You haven't went anywhere, but these people you've been steady sacrificing and giving everything for, they're getting everywhere. They're going everywhere. They're doing everything that they want to do. So really think about it. Like, how do you care about yourself if you know that you be doing that? It ain't nothing wrong with you actually making compromises or sacrifices occasionally in certain situations for certain individuals when you need to. But if it's a situation where you know good and well you're neglecting yourself and you're putting yourself through stuff, for what? It don't make sense at all, for the fact that you're choosing to compromise your own joy so other people can have joy, but then you're making yourself more miserable. How does that make sense? Like, tell me where that 2 + 2 makes, you feel me? Where the math in it? Like, help me understand. Because in any situation like that, from where I'm sitting, that's a very straightforward, clear situation. Like, you're fucking yourself over. And then when you finally get tired of it, when you finally get fed up with it, guess what? You're going to be the only person fed up. The only person tired. You know why? Because everybody else, they've been getting what they need, bruh. They've been getting exactly what they need. Exactly what they need. But you still hungry, right? You still starving, right? You still cold. You still hot. You still lost. You still confused. You still, you get it? You're still incomplete. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I mean when I say you're still trying to get yourself to a point where you can feel like you got some type of understanding or some type of balance. But regardless of how you try to flip it or look at it or try to change it or adjust it, you're still fucking yourself over when you do that. When you handle a situation like that, you're going to have a certain amount of backbone and you're going to get run over. That's just how it works. You can fight for yourself, or you can fight, period. Just fighting through life. Just trying to make your way through the next day. You're going to be fighting every day of your life, the rest of your life, if you're not willing to fight for yourself. And then if you're not willing to fight for yourself at all, like you ain't even willing to fight just to make it to tomorrow, well, you know, you already out the game anyway. They ain't even talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You might as well click off this if you was watching this, if that is how you thinking, because you're not going to get far if you don't even got the self-love for yourself to fight for yourself. That's just straight up. I don't care what nobody tell you. Can't nobody put the love for yourself in your heart. Can't nobody give you that. Can't nobody make you care about you. And can't nobody make you think about the things you need to think about and do. You get what I'm saying? Can't nobody be you for you. They can tell you what you should do and what they feel like. But at the end of the day, even with that, that's something that should be on you, that you should be putting on your plate. Because what I've been learning, you can waste a lot of time trying to make other people happy when you could have just been locking in on what you know is going to get you straight. So you really got an option, right? It's two of them. Like I heard somebody say earlier today in this movie I was watching. Bro said there's watchers and there's doers. He said the doers do. And the watchers, they sit on the sideline and they watch the doers. And then they get mad about the fact that they don't have what the doers have. But all they've been doing is watching. So it's like, how in the fuck can you be mad that you don't have what the doers have when they've been out there doing it? Whether it was every day, 5 days a week, or whatever their schedule was like, they was doing it though. They was executing a plan. You've been on the sideline watching a plan take place and you wondering why you don't have what they have. Well, how does that make sense? And if you really looking in the mirror real good right now, you'll know it don't make sense. It'll come straight to you that don't make no sense at all. So, ain't even gonna make this too long. Ain't even gonna drag this on no further. Pretty sure you get the gist of what I'm saying. It's not enough just to be great. You gotta have that edge to you. You gotta have that bite behind your walk. Like, fuck a bark. You don't even need the bark. You don't need to do no putting on a show when it comes to certain things. Certain things that go without saying. So you just have to have a bite behind that walk that you walk in. Because if you have no bite, and that don't always mean getting physical, you having that bite means you're just having that willingness to stand up for yourself if you need to, regardless of who the fuck feels uncomfortable. It could be some small, simple shit like you in a store and you in line for something and somebody behind you and they too close up and you like, excuse me, can you? That's self-love. That's self-respect. You being willing to speak up and tell a bitch, get the fuck back. You ain't gotta say it like that, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we ain't gonna carry this on no longer. You get the point. They won't let you be great, if not dangerous too. Stay in the mirror.